Hello. Thank you for agreeing to have this interview with me for my assignment in high performance teams. Could you please tell me a few words about you and your role and experience in with teams in your field?
Hi. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure for me as well. My name is Atanas Shumanov, and I'm 34 years old. My role is first officer pilot in a company called Wizz Air here in Bulgaria, based in Sofia. And this is my role. I'm the first officer, or so-called the co-pilot.
Okay.
A few words about me. I've worked before as a cabin crew for 4 years in Qatar Airways. So pretty much I have good experience in a multicultural environment, which I'm really pleased about, which helped me to be accepted in Wizz Air as a pilot later on, and I'm still enjoying this environment, and it helps me a lot, the previous experience. Yes.
Okay, let's start then with questions on the topic. It's conflict resolution. How important is conflict resolution in your opinion in maintaining a high performance team? And yeah.
Oh well, actually, it's maybe the most important aspect in our job, and probably not only in our job, but in every job in general. However, in my job and our teams that we have every day, because every day we have different teams, different set of crew. It's very important to be able to adapt quickly to everyone's character, differences in the culture, age, and many other things that we might encounter during our job every day. So definitely this is the most important thing, because from our team, from us, depends the entire work that we have to do throughout the particular day.
Yes, so you said you're a pilot, so you are in charge in your plane, in the plane on the flight about health and safety, I guess, and about managing team and mitigating conflicts. Did you have any cases on the flights with you or with the team in your experience?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Since I already mentioned, why is it so important to be able to adapt quickly? Because this contributes to the proper dealing with the people, the proper communication, and the proper knowledge that you have contributes to the good performance of your work during this day. So, could you repeat again the question? Sorry.
On the flights, did you have any conflicts during your experience?
Yes, just recently, actually, I had a conflict, kind of. It was. It's actually a long story. I don't want to go into details, and I don't think we have that much time. However, I'm pretty happy how I managed to deal with the whole situation. It took many months, actually. Not it was It started in a particular flight. However, later on it escalated to a bigger kind of story. But I'm happy how it ended, and now I'm looking forward to actually fly with this captain and colleague again. Actually, everything started from him. He decided to report me. I'm sure you know what reporting means and what is the meaning of reporting. Actually, every company has it, but reporting is done when something serious is happening. Especially in our job, we are trained and taught, and we have also department that is called Crew Resource Management Department, CRM, and training that we have to do every year to maintain our validity of this training. And many competencies are being discussed, shared throughout this training based on our experience. So the reporting that this captain did was not exactly right, because he did it anonymously. He didn't tell me anything after the flight or during the flight what things were done wrong by me, or what could be done better, because we have such thing.
So basically, you have these procedures in place. Your company, you have a debrief and you discuss on the spot what's
we have
gone.
we have actually it's a called guide approach and departure guide. So because in aviation, I'm sure you're aware, the most critical parts are departing and until reaching cruise, and approach until landing the aircraft. So before these stages of the flights, we have this briefing guide to guide us through the most important things, how to operate certain systems of the aircraft and to prepare the aircraft for departure or landing. But also at the end of this guide, it's also different points. We have roles. I have a first officer, pilot flying. One direction I can be pilot flying. The other direction, the captain can be the pilot flying and pilot monitoring. We have two roles. And we have to delegate these roles for our flights. This guide is structured in few points, and the very last point, it's the debriefing part. So it's the last point, because obviously it's when you finish the flight, the whole day, the whole mission, so called. Once the day is over or the flights are done, this is the moment when you can both decide to debrief each other, to give each other a feedback, what was done correct, what was done not really correct, what could be done better. This is how the company encourages us to clarify everything that was important or something was missing today, to discuss it and to learn from each other. And if someone doesn't know, or to guide each other where to find this information for the future, to be able to do it better. However, this captain, he didn't do this. He straight away, without debriefing me, without giving me feedback, without discussion, anything, he just straight away jumped into reporting anonymously that about not following procedures. However, not following procedures according to the CRM, the Crew Resource Management philosophy and knowledge and theoretical part, is not. It's something that you do deliberately. You deviate from the procedures deliberately, purposely, on purpose. And I never done this. So it's this was the starting point from this kind of a conflict. And later on, yeah, that's why I said it could be a little bit long. So
Yeah.
I don't
So
want to go into details.
so he actually didn't follow your procedures, and he basically blamed you to not follow them, and he went straight to complaint without basically debriefing it with you
Absolutely,
at the first
absolutely. That's
place,
my
and he had probably something personal behind that. So, do you think it's
probably.
mhm. So how the company managed to resolve it? How you managed to resolve this?
Okay. So after he anonymously reported me, the company has to do something about it because this report reached the training department, and they hiddenly kind of engaged certain instructors to pay particular attention on me on the future flights, how I'm performing, how I'm following the procedures, and probably to give feedback later on and to make a conclusion what is actually my performance. However, a few instructors that are actually not quite friendly with me always, they approached me and they told me, Atanas, listen, this is what happened. Somebody sent an email to us to check on you, but I don't see any problems. You seem to be doing the job as everyone. So I don't know what's going on. I will write from my side a feedback that everything is fine. I said, okay, thank you very much. And that's how they do it. Later on, I realized that, okay, so I'm being given kind of a hard time for something that I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm being, how to say, spied, kind of, and being given a hard time from certain instructors to check on me. And I realized, okay, I need to do something. So I will collect my information. I will uh, let the time pass. I had also a lot of leaves, holidays, and time flew. Many months passed after this flight. However, I started thinking, okay, what if I fly with this captain again? I know that he reported me, even though it's anonymous. Maybe this conflict will escalate.
So
at some
basically,
point.
you find out
I found out.
your way. You found out your way how what happened, who reported, and you also you get in touch with your management, right?
Absolutely.
And they
I
what they do? What did they do?
I actually decided to write an email because we have such a tendency, such a option, not to fly with someone, to just ask from the country manager. We have a person who is engaged with this role, country manager. I could go there and tell him, okay, these are my concerns. This is what happened. I am not really happy flying with this person, and they can put you in this non-pairing list, so-called. However, I needed to write an email based to explain why what are my reasons to not fly with this person. And I wrote this email. This email reached this CRM department. And after that, we were both caught, and we both had a separate meeting with this CRM crew resource management instructor. And after each other had this online meeting with the instructor, we both agreed to have a CRM consultation in person. So that's how the company decided to solve this problem. And we met, three of us, and we fully we had a big discussion about our flights, about our cases, why everything happened like this, and sorry.
So you resolved it basically the conflict mitigate.
At the end, it was resolved because we both how to say, throw away what the tension that we had inside. We both listened to each other's point of view, we had a mediator between us,
So you had them.
and we clarified the information that was not said probably, and I withdrew my request not to fly with this person because I realized that I will just harm him or his career for nothing. Because
Okay.
I listened to his point of view, he listened to my point of view. We had it was long discussion, really long one,
Okay.
and that's how I think the problem was solved, because he understood that it was wrong. Actually, for me,
Right.
it's wrong. And
Yeah. Okay. Okay. My points were here to find out management actions, what they did. So they did manage to meet you together to discuss and resolve the problem, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
And in conclusion,
And
next question.
Yeah, say about conclusion.
No, I just wanted to say, in conclusion, what I realized is really the most important thing in our job is open communication. Even the company promotes it very a lot with these trainings, group activities, a lot of case studies, how this open communication is important, or could lead to serious situations. So that's how the problem was solved. It could be prevented if the open communication was done in the cockpit, and rather not to hide it for us.
Yeah, right. Okay, so in your opinion, then we don't know the source of this conflict specifically, maybe something personal, but what other sources of conflict, in your opinion, there are in teams?
From my experience, the previous experience before I became a pilot, and now, from what I see, the most common reasons for conflicts are age difference, or the difference between generations, and cultural difference. Because aviation world is really international. Many nationalities are working. We got the statistics on the training that we had a couple of days ago on the CRM. We got a statistic that only in Wizz Air we have over 120 nationalities that are working. So every nationality has its own specifics in the character, its own religious specifics, and many other things that are not always the same like other nationalities. And we spoke about this also during this training. What certain thing could mean in one language or in one nationality in one country, and it could mean something else in another one. So these are the main reasons for conflicts in our job.
Okay, basically we have covered the most important questions I would like to ask. One more, what advice would you give to someone in a leadership position in handling team conflicts?
Well, exactly. I already mentioned the most important according to me, and not only according to me, also the CRM department promotes it as well, but people don't follow it. It's very difficult to follow. It's not easy to follow it sometimes. It's open communication. So in every team, if the information, if the tension is hidden between each other, they hide it, or they don't speak up about something that they are afraid to say, or this sooner or later will escalate into a conflict, or yes. So the first thing is open communication. The leader must let everyone feel connected to the team, that everyone is important, that everyone's values look and other things are valued,
Respected,
are
yeah.
respected. Sorry, and
Yeah.
this builds a nice team environment already, and they will only by doing this, the team members will focus in a with a
Okay, then.
mind to do their job. So open communication, everyone to be respected, patience with everyone and every situation. This is also very important. However, patience comes with experience. But yeah, it's a very discussable long topic.
Yeah, it's a long
However,
story. Yeah, long
one.
topic. Yes. Okay. We have covered the questions I would like to ask. Thank you very much. I'm not going to take more of your time. And thank you for the interview. Have a nice day.
Well, thank you as well. It was my pleasure, and it was very interesting to discuss this topic.